Okay, so what's up, everybody? I just decided to make another video. It's been a long time, and I finally got me some fancy headsets here. I didn't get them to make YouTube videos, but I'm going to use them because they'll be useful, hopefully. So I'm testing these out also, and I'm sitting here chilling with the family, and decided to make a video about a random topic because I'm working on a book and I'll be promoting it shortly, hopefully. So I wanted to make this video just real brief about, I'm going to title it, There's No Such Thing as an Old Testament. Now, I probably said this in another video, and I'll probably say it 1,000 times, that you'll never see anywhere in the book the word Old Testament or anything that would imply there being an old covenant until you get to the so-called New Testament that has to say that what's in the prophets or what's in the law is old in order for there to tell you that there's something new. And I know everyone likes to go to Jeremiah 33, in which I've already expounded on that, and I will time and time again, how that is just retelling, or that's just a repeat of Deuteronomy 30. And you see that often, not often, but always. All the prophets are repeating Moses. That's the constant theme throughout all the prophecies, throughout all the prophets. And that's one thing that we'll touch on over and over and over again. The prophets are repeating Moses. Moses is the prototype. So when you go to Deuteronomy 30, what Moses is saying is that after all the curses that they suffer, once they are scattered around the world and they suffer all the curses, once they suffer all those curses and they realize that they have suffered those curses and realize who they are, then eventually they'll be regathered. The Israelites will be gathered and be brought back into their ancestral land and will be given circumcised hearts. And that is what Jeremiah is referring to there when he says, I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel. Not like the one I made with them at first when I brought them in through the wilderness and I taught them the laws, but this time I will put the laws on their hearts. This is what was already spoken by Moses, and it's just been retold by Jeremiah in his own words. He chose to use the word new covenant. So now these New Testament gypped artists are able to take those words and bend them for you. So now you have a whole writing. You have a whole set of writings now based off of a misinterpretation of what Jeremiah said. But the New Testament writers weren't able to go to all the prophets and expound on this subject. Notice how they can only go to one place and say, see, it says here, new covenant. But when you go read all the prophets, you'll see that the pattern is the same. Israel is regathered out of the land. They're brought back into, or they're regathered out of all the places that they were scattered. And then they're brought back into their homeland. And then they're given a new heart. So the other prophets say different things. They say a clean heart, a new spirit. I'll put a new spirit within you. This says that in Ezekiel. So this is just a topic that you'll see over and over again with the prophets. It's not anything special or distinct that Jeremiah is speaking about in Jeremiah 33. So there's no New Testament, so therefore there's no Old Testament. So like I said, all you're seeing is a repeat of Deuteronomy 30, giving Israel a circumcised heart. I hope that was good enough. If there's any questions about that, then I can expound on it. And when I'll make a longer video about what it means, what a new covenant means. But in a nutshell, that's basically what it is. A retelling of Deuteronomy 30. And the New Testament has to take those words and twist them to bring a whole new doctrine. They're not going to the other prophets and expounding on how they talk about this new covenant or this New Testament, because if they did, it would expose their whole lie. And actually, I apologize. The scripture that I'm referring to is Jeremiah chapter 31, toward the end of it. It's not Jeremiah 33. That's where I had Jeremiah 33 in my head, because this is where I get the title priest and kings, because it says that this covenant with Aaron and his covenant with David will never be expunged, and the descendants of David will be forever, and the descendants of Aaron will be forever. That's where I can get the title priest and kings. Well, that's why I had Jeremiah 33 in my head, but it's actually Jeremiah chapter 31. I apologize for that. Yeah, Jeremiah 31, where it says, a new covenant I will make with the house of Israel. Now that's what that's referring to. Sorry, I really had to clarify that, because you get people that's the wrong chapter. So there you go. See you later.